I shall represent. Yo.
I was gonna write you an email, but I'm a little drunk and spelling is a sober person's game. So I feel I owe you a splanation. I'm sorry. A splanation.
Well, good evening, agents. This is X7 here with my co-host, the wonderful and talented Lilith Draco.
Hi.
Tonight, we're going to be talking about a very tender subject and some other stuff. So, Lilith, what are you drinking tonight?
Tonight I am drinking Epic Brewing Super IPA Me. It's a 12%er IPA. So tonight I might win the podcast. We'll see.
Lilith, it's huge.
It is huge. That's what she said.
Is that your first beer? Have you gone through?
It's my first beer. It's a pint. It's a big one. It is my first beer, and I've had maybe a third of it so far. It's pretty good. Pretty good. If I want to get pretty tipsy, it's the one I go for at the liquor store.
Is it as good as the Exalted Maharaja?
No, nothing is. Nothing is. I miss that beer. I wish I could get it here.
I do too.
Unfortunately, I can't. What are you drinking tonight?
This is the North Coast Old Rasputin. It was a gift, a Christmas present from a certain unnamed friend of mine who is on assignment, I believe, in somewhere in Ohio with 3 Hulks. He bought me 12. This is I think there's only 2 left, and one of them will probably be consumed later on. But it's an Old Rasputin. It's a 9%. It is my second beer of the evening already.
Nice. Is it one you would get again?
Oh yeah, yes, definitely. The Old Rasputin. I've had several of them.
You didn't buy it for you for the first time. You've gotten them before.
No, when they come in the taller, usually in the taller cans, I get them.
Oh, okay.
But it's one of my go-tos because it's it's right, you need a 6%, 8%, 9%, and then that lovely 12 to whatever else he's gotten me, or I've gotten.
All right.
I think the heaviest one.
What was that?
The heaviest one I've ever had has been like a 15%.
I thought you had like a 17% before.
I'm trying to trying to remember. If I have, it's been a good one, and I don't. But the 15% was from Avery, so it was so thick that it did not even have a head on it when you poured it. He apologized. I don't care.
Remember when we thought the perfect pour was no head? Later, only to learn that we need a little head.
Doesn't everybody though?
Yes.
Well, we also thought that I don't even want to tell people what we thought was.
It's embarrassing.
It is. It's really, really, really embarrassing. Really.
It really is.
We split because we had the same beers, and then it was like we went complete opposite directions.
Yes,
except for
did.
Sours, but not very often.
Not often, every now and then, and just one.
Yeah, one. My brother, the big bed, 250-pound, 6'4" giant, likes Radlers, which are fruity beers, and he likes lagers. That's a type of beer. So that's what I'm having at the moment. I believe that it's nearly empty, and there might actually
Oh.
be a on here in the evening.
When's your
Sure.
shot happening? Your whiskey.
At some point when it'll be, well, we'll know when it's time, Luann. I could talk about beers all night, but
Do we want to talk about the blue moon?
no, we don't want people to know that, do we? Too late.
I
Could be
mean,
Could be
when you
Stella.
start drinking beer, you have to start somewhere. You have to
True.
start somewhere. You can't just start with the strongest, most bitter deliciousness. You gotta start light. But yes, it is very embarrassing where we started.
It's like
That was
water.
back when you would taste my beer and drink half of it.
I don't believe that's quite true.
Yes,
We
it's very true.
have no evidence of either person's claim here, so at least I didn't eat half your sandwich or food.
Sweet summer child. That sweet summer child. Now that's embarrassing. That's
So
your friend.
when you have a bottle of beer like this, it's very important to have the proper the bottle opener. And you know what the proper bottle opener is?
What is that?
It's, one of the best, it is the best bottle opener ever in the whole world that has ever existed. And I've had some good bottle openers, but this one,
Somebody pretty awesome must have gotten you that.
well, yes, same person that got me this wonderful shirt, which we're not going to talk about at this point in time.
You're such a nerd.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It happens. It
Yeah.
happens.
It's happened since I was 4, so my mask is trying to sneak down on me. My identity could have been revealed to the whole world, and I've got no Doctor Strange around to help me out. Oh, never mind. I didn't say that. No spoilers. 6 months, Just saying.
Dude,
6 months to Doctor Strange 2. 6 months to the next Jurassic World movie. Just saying.
we'll need to plan for me to make a trip out there when those are both in theater at the same time so we can go to both.
Do people theater hop these days?
I don't know.
I graduated to the Whiskey Rebellion. There's whiskey in the Mio.
Is that one good?
That's a good question. Let's find out. This is not going to be easy.
A bigger straw? A longer straw? Yes, you did.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
Mark that on your list to get again. Is that the first time you've had it?
Yeah, because it's from Ohio, and I don't think they. We'll just call him Agent X Gillhole. It's from Dayton. That's a place in Ohio. Brought me 12. 12.
Is he a dill hole though? Isn't he Agent M's favorite? That's why, he goes on the better
So
assignments.
he's the second favorite because Agent M's favorite is Agent A. Because she provided her with 3 little agents, grand agents. But yes, he got her Agent C there. Bought her really nice walking shoes, probably well over 3 figures. Yeah, in the hundreds. And then he's the one who flies her first class. Ooh,
Right.
I'm A. Guess he's not a dill hole because what's a good word for C? We probably can't use that.
Oh, no. There's one word that comes to mind immediately, but it's not the most appropriate.
And he's pretty good guy. But boy, this is good. Warped.
Did they Have you seen that one at the liquor store?
Oh no, it's not local. It's from Ohio.
Oh, they brought it?
They brought it. They wrapped him.
Oh my gosh.
They uh, took forever to get all of them out.
Oh, that was in your Christmas where he individually wrapped all the beers. Uh-oh.
The smaller agents, the younger agents helped. Their little dill holes. But I was
That
able.
I will agree with. That I will agree with. Maybe not him.
I was
His
able
offspring.
to pump the youngest one about Harry Potter this time, so he lost.
You know, I've only seen Harry Potter movies once each, and that was like 3 years ago. Never read the books.
I love the books. She's become problematic.
Don't care for the author.
No,
She can, kiss my ass.
I don't know what her deal is, but I love the books. I love the books. Movies I enjoy to a certain degree, but they leave out so much and change a bit, which I understand. Adaptions. I've had to give up my nerdy problems with adaptions, especially with Marvel, because if I didn't, a pickle had
You'd
to
go insane.
Yes, the bug had to die. Believe me, 13-year-old me would have had as 8-year-old me would have been ecstatic. 13-year-old me would have been like, well, that's not right. I had to get
Yeah,
over
I can picture it. I can picture it. It's
it.
you had to grow, and they did enough movies to where you were able to grow through it and let it go, or not even let it go, just suppress it.
You had to, because if I was like that, I would never have accepted those Guardians of the Galaxy for the real Guardian. Oh, for the real, damn it, Marvel. Screw it. Those are not the real Guardians of the Galaxy. Those are the other guys. But they are the real Guardians are actually in the movie. In that, yeah, I think they're going to be in the fourth one as Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm trying to avoid spoiler. Oh, okay. So, topic.
Favorite was though Thor with them. That was the best.
The Guardians
Fat
of the
Fat Thor with them was the best.
Marvel doesn't want you calling him. Disney doesn't want you calling him Fat Thor. He's Bro Thor, dude.
Lebowski Thor.
Well, Tony did call him that now, didn't he?
Yes, he did. It makes me laugh every time I watch it, which is not that often. It's not.
It's all right, Point Break. God, they lucked out with getting him for Tony. Oh, wait till we review those movies in order.
That'll be fun.
Got it. My feet are cold because they're not in my super cool slippers.
Speaking of superheroes, there at 7.
What was that?
I said, speaking of superheroes,
Huh?
what T-shirt is that?
T-shirt is of the best superhero of almost all time.
You're lying.
He kicked Gambit's ass in a minute.
You're lying.
That backfired.
You're lying.
Don't make me make that sound anymore. It's a T-shirt of the Vision, the real Vision.
Don't make me get my super cool Gambit action figure.
I don't have a Vision figure. Well, that's just wrong.
It's right.
No, I don't have one. That's wrong.
I know. You don't need one. He sucks.
Bobblehead of Vision? And if I get a bobblehead of Vision, I gotta get the witch. Can't wait for Doctor Strange 2. Wow, I didn't ever think of those words in the sentence.
I'm pretty excited for Doctor Strange 2, not gonna lie.
Bet you are, baby. I'm gonna have one more booze.
Let's do it.
how far gone are you in your beers?
This was almost full. Oh, there. This was almost full, so not much. Not
More.
even half yet.
Drink more.
Chug, chug, chug.
Drink like Danielle's right next to you. I mean, Agent D30 to D.
Oh,
seconds.
that woman. That woman and her antics would be a whole podcast episode all on its own. The adventures I had with that bitch. Wow.
Oh, well, let's just leave it at that, because I don't want to go anywhere else with that agent at all. I'm gonna let her be one of yours. She can be the. No, I don't give her Bast either. She's one of mine. Did I tell you I'm getting a pendant from that? I ordered that the Bast pendant.
Nice, nice.
That one, because I've been kind of disappointed in almost all of the other ones I've had.
Yeah.
I need one from Athena, and there's some really cool owls pendants out there.
Pretty excited to get my Hell statue today.
So cool. So
it's on
cool.
my shelf. I haven't arranged it yet, but I'll get there. But she's on there in the middle, right up front.
It's so cool. I think that at some point the viewers need to see that particular how you got it set up. Look here, good. Wow, that's not pointers because I'm just doing magic hands.
And pointers.
I started.
Not magic hands. It's pointers.
Oh no, I'm learning magic.
Oh no. You're so cool.
The book mom got me, Agent M got me from the library.
Like Howard Wolowitz does magic? Are you?
No, he's actually really good at it. It takes a lot of practice. But I got this book from the local. I wanted a good name for a book place, but library is going to have to be. It was written in 1885. So, and it's quite good, but I much preferred actually learning more about the history of it. It's too arcane. The language is almost archaic because he talks about florins and crowns and not florin like the Gulf of Florin or that declared war on Gilderstein, but they're coins. I don't know how big these things are. I'm gonna have to get another one if I want to learn anything. But damn, you got to practice. And I'd rather play my guitar. I want to learn. I've always wanted to learn magic, prestidigitation. Kazam!
So, on The Big Bang Theory, you know how Bernadette feels about Howard and his magic.
I do.
So.
I do. I get it. It's not for everyone, and I understand. I think it'd just be fun. It engages your brain. Makes you think. Keeps you young.
I need to show me the magic.
Well, I can do one magic. I can do one. Well, I need to practice more. So, should we talk about our topic of the day?
Yeah. What is that? What is our topic for today?
Topic I have is pedicures for men because they're wonderful.
My opinion is everybody should get them. Feet are nasty, no matter who you are. Everybody should get them.
I was told once, many, probably 20 years ago, after Agent T told me to get a life. Just gotta love her. And I went and started learning Kung Fu, and later on, one of the other practitioners who was problematic, let's say. Her name was Michelle, so go figure. We'll just leave that there. She once said, and a stopped clock can be right twice a day, that you can tell a lot about a person by the way they keep the way they keep their toes.
Yes.
I thought, oh, it's for all the dumb stuff you say constantly that comes out your mouth.
Right.
Oh, she got kicked in the throat once because she beat up one of the other practitioner's mother.
Uh,
Oh my gosh. Anyway, she said that you can tell a lot by a person by the way they take care of their feet.
right.
I thought that was okay. That was wise for
Yeah.
even considering the source.
Right. And in a past life, I was a massage therapist, and let me tell you, a lot of people let their feet go, and it is absolutely disgusting.
Thank God.
And then they expect you to touch them for 30 minutes.
Thank the gods for dark rooms.
Yes. Oh. Oh.
I thought this topic would.
There were times because, in that past life that I would be massaging and their feet would be dark, and I could see that the bottom of their feet were dark in the dark room. And I would then take my thumbs and streak it along the sheets, and there would be lines of dirt on the sheets.
Oh,
so
how?
disgusting. So disgusting.
How do people let that happen to their feet?
I don't know.
I mean, you walk on those.
There were people that would come straight from the damn beach, and there would be sand covering their feet, and wanted me to work on their feet for 20 minutes. They got a good exfoliation, I tell you what. So did my hands.
Oh, well, that's not actually, sand is not the worst thing. Actual dirt is gross, but sand.
And the smell.
Yeah, that.
Oh, the smell.
You can say that about any client that came in that hadn't showered or something.
That's true.
But I love having my toes done, and they really need it, even when they're in super cool slippers.
Oh my gosh, those are way cool.
Little
Sarah's.
It's too bad
Little Sarah slippers.
You don't like her. It's too bad they don't have one with. Maybe they do. I
already looked.
What did you look for, Lil?
Dinosaur slippers for adults?
Yeah, but what dinosaur in particular?
Best dinosaur ever? Pachycephalosaurus? The butt heads?
I don't see a T-Rex there. I see trikes, and I love trikes. But
They had T-Rex, but I chose that one because I knew you loved those. And they were cuter because of the horns. The T-Rex was just a freaking face, whereas
they scared Agent E, though, by the way.
she needs a little scaring now and then.
She hasn't quite figured them out.
I got them, and then I worried. He's not going to like these. He's going to like them, but he's not going to like them.
Almost did it, didn't I? Okay, good.
Yep. So then you got a super cool, not really cool shirt of the worst superhero ever.
Worst?
Well, not the worst, but
Captain Ultra
maybe mediocre, maybe kind of mediocre in the middle there. Yeah.
I have to learn you some more about the worst superheroes. The 3D.
Oh, I misspoke.
You know who you're talking to?
Mediocre. He's mediocre.
I got a whole book about the Legion of Regrettable Superheroes.
Of course you do.
Yeah, of course I do. And I think it's a little mean-spirited because they're not that bad. Some of them are. As far as someone is mediocre who's been from the 60s still popular, has got its own TV show, as opposed to somebody who barely guest starred in a Wolverine movie that nobody likes too much. We really want to go there?
He's the best.
Yeah, but I guess he was in a cartoon. And granted, a better cartoon than the one the Vision was in, the first one.
Yep, that's right.
Give you that.
I love Gambit.
Cartoon
I
the
love
Vision,
Gambit.
Remy LeBeau.
I love Gambit.
At least when the Vision took his human name, he did a better one than that. Although I'm not remembering it right off the top of my head.
Still have never finished watching WandaVision because it was kind of eh.
Well, when did you stop? You're gonna need to watch it before you watch the end of it. At least watch the last 2 episodes. Let's see what happens.
No, I'll just assume what's happening in the movie, or I'll just lean over and have. Well, no, because I hate when people talk during movies.
We'll do it beforehand. I'll tell you beforehand.
Just give me a quick update or rundown of what happens beforehand, and then I'll be good.
In the Darkhold.
I guess maybe episode 5.
Of.
So I got to where, well, no, it's spoilers, but I understood what was going on. I got to that point.
But you let me try that again in English. You missed all the Jeebus. You missed all the real witchery. That happens later on. Just saying.
No, but it's hard to watch if it's just kind of eh.
No, I get it. I do get that. Believe me, I get that. But Loki had a whole lot of talking in it at the first couple episodes.
Yeah, but that's Loki. It's Loki.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier had a lot of talking in it. So did Hawkeye.
It's not just the talking. It's just the whole idea. I didn't connect with the whole idea of it.
I get it. And you don't have the history that I do with the characters. I understand that, but I still think you should really watch. It gets better. I mean, well, that's all I'm gonna say. Because especially what's that?
I don't want to spoilers in case you know.
Well, I think you should watch it. Did Agents V and
Yes. They felt the same. But they watched the first couple episodes without me, and then we talked about watching it, and they're like, okay, we'll give it another try, maybe, you know. And even them watching it a couple episodes in still felt the same. They didn't like it either.
Well, yeah. Still the best. You all are wrong. That's all there is to it.
No.
I'm never going to change my mind.
We'll just always disagree on that one. That's okay.
It is. But I do think that the last couple episodes, especially the last 2, really would be better. They're more, I would say that they would be something worth watching, especially because you're going to see Wanda's evolution and what's going to happen, I believe, in the next Doctor Strange movie. It's on Disney Plus. It's free. What do you got to? It's only like 50 minutes. How long does it take you to watch 50 minutes?
50 minutes of my life. So I could be watching something else that I enjoy.
Okay. Well, I understand. I do. I get it. I'm not watching Venom movies ever because I don't like the character. Don't like the Punisher. I do like Daredevil, but we'll just leave that there. But all of Daredevil long before I did. Always have.
It's good. It took me a while before I decided to watch it, but
Well,
I did. I think
you-
Netflix just started playing it one day. And so I'm like, just watch it. But
Ex-
Netflix knew I needed to watch it. No, for reals. I think I was scrolling through Netflix and stopped on it and was like looking at my phone or something, and sometimes it just starts doing the preview,
right,
and then
right.
it'll play right into it. I think that's what happened.
So did you watch all of the the Netflix series? Is this?
So like Jessica Jones,
Yeah, and Iron Fist.
I hated Iron Fist.
Well, that did not get a lot of good reviews. Did you watch Luke Cage?
Oh yes,
I actually
I like
saw
Luke Cage.
some other TV show when I was at the ranch, and they said, "Oh, that's Luke Cage right there," and I was like, "Really? He's really good as an actor. He's really good." Did you watch
Yes, I
the
like Luke Cage.
Defenders? Did you watch them?
I started watching them and I stopped because I hate Iron Fist.
Uh,
I couldn't stand him.
I thought the reviews I saw was he was better in the Defenders than he was as his own series. But poor Danny Rand, I felt bad for
I
him.
already disliked him so much because of the series, and I did watch the whole series.
I get it.
did not like him, so it was just hard for me to keep watching the Defenders.
I mean, obviously I'm well acquainted with the comic book version. Didn't watch. I only watched part. I didn't even watch all of Daredevil, although I really wish I really want to now. But he's really a good Lord.
I did enjoy the Punisher series. I did watch that.
Did a Punisher series?
Yes.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Series of movies or series on like Netflix? You just like it because it's a skull.
No, I liked the series. I mean, I do. That's why I'm wearing this, because it is a skull. That's why I do like the symbol. But I did like the series.
Wait, whoa. Is that a hoodie?
Yes.
Do you have any other hoodies that are superhero related?
That's
At
Wonder
all?
Woman, and it comes with a tiara. It's super awesome, and I'll wear it one of the podcasts.
Oh, I love that Wonder Woman hoodie.
Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, of course. Agent M told me recently that Wonder Woman was her favorite superhero.
Of course.
I'm
That
like,
makes
what?
sense.
But she never said. 55 years of knowing her before she said that.
Did you not want her to tell you?
She knows the Spider-Man theme song by heart,
Nice.
even though other people don't want to admit it.
That should be the song you play in our next sing-along, our music time with.
I got no problem with that. I've been playing it now for 8, 9, 10. That can't be right. 10 years? That can't be right.
Yep, it's right.
They called me. That's how they know me, by the Spider-Man theme song, because that was the first song, the third song. I could tell you what 3 songs I played at the open mic originally. That was the last one. They did not expect that. Wow, that's really good.
What percent is that one?
Huh? I can't look because it's good. It's probably pretty good. My eyes aren't focusing right now. It's no.
Feeling pretty good? Feeling pretty awesome?
Yes, I am. Well, that's really good though. Damn, Charles. I mean, Agent C. Rat bastard, giving me good beers. Now, do we have a topic at all?
What?
Do we have a topic at all? Did we cover it? Are we good?
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
Manic-
we did it.
for every-
Toes. Toes. Toes.
Burke and Rachel. Boots. Okay, that's it.
Boots.
That
I
says
love
more
boots.
than it does about. I'm gonna look this way for a moment. Okay, I'm good. Stop that. And you're giggling, I can tell. I can see the smile. It's in your eyes. Yeah, I see it.
I do. I love boots.
Now you're just coitusing with me. Do you only get one of those beers?
Yes, it was like $9 for
Jeebus.
one. I got a couple other beers though.
Good ones?
Once it, huh?
You know, you can buy, well, you can't because you're not where you can. Maharajas are 6 for like $14. 6.
No,
6. 6.
but I can't get them here
Ugh,
because this is a stupid state.
you just got that right. That's stupid state full of dinosaurs. How the heck does that happen?
True. It's true.
I think I'm still winning here, miss.
I think
Well,
you are.
Yeah,
You're
well,
swaying. You're
Sway.
swaying. That's when you're swaying and your eyes kind of keep closing.
walking like an Egyptian if I were walking.
Were those your kung fu pointers?
No, Egyptian, Bengals. All the cops in the donut shops, you know, walk like.
This
Yeah.
way.
Well, I can't.
Not this way. Whatever
the
you were doing.
Yeah,
No.
like,
No.
now is the
That's
time
voguing. That's
Yeah.
voguing.
I just said that. Now is the time on
You-
Sprockets to dance.
Said you were walking like an Egyptian. You weren't. You were voguing. This is Egyptian.
Is that Matt? No.
This is voguing.
I have a goddess that's Egyptian. Not that bad. Well,
Did you do your shot yet?
yes! Hours ago. Hours ago.
Is it time for your second one? Yes. And
It
it
might be.
wasn't hours ago. It was like 30 minutes.
It might be time, though, Luann. That might be the other thing.
All right, so this is a good point to segue into our first segment of GD Splanations, and it's going to be the wonderful adventures of Ian K.
Those cats are adorable. Anyone who is owned by those cats is lucky. That's all I got.
They're way cute. They're so much fun to clip and put together with their little adventures. I'm excited to see what adventures they have from, in the next video. They're so cute. How could anybody not like kitty cats?
And
They're
those
so cute.
one of them's a Tribble, and the other one sounds like a gangster from the 30s.
I love the zoomies. I love the kitty zoomies. That's my favorite.
Well, the younger one has them way more than the 6-year-old. But yes, they're adorable.
Do they get along well, I wonder? I
They
mean, at the end they
They're-
were laying together, but they seem to have completely different personalities.
Yes. The gray one, she is way more mellow and does not like to be held. The dark one is very needy and she goes right and loves to be held and will just sit there and purr. And the gray one, she just is like, okay, I'll lay next to you and purr. And she's the motorboat. She vibrates the bed, but they're getting along much better. Yeah.
Is there anything unusual or special about the darker one?
The Agent K there is polydactyl. She's a polydactyl princess. She has 7 toes on her right paw. 7.
7 toes?
But 6 on her left. So she's got 13 front toes, which are all really sharp, which dig into certain parts of your body if you let her.
How common is that?
Actually, polydactylism is not uncommon among cats. It happens in every breed. It just happens. They're little mutants. A tortoiseshell cat, as Agent K is an extra. She's a mutant to begin with, and Agent E is actually a tortoiseshell, but she's a dilute tortie. So she's also a mutant. So really, I've got little X cats here. Got my own X. Oh, that's not going to work. It's not uncommon to have all cats can have.
Okay.
Someone can have them up to 10 toes on each paw, which can be problematic because they can't close properly, so they have to be trained how to do that with massage and other stuff. But yeah, she's my first polydactyl, or the first polydactyl in the agency.
Interesting. Did they used to ever remove those when they were baby kitties?
They took off one of her. She had one on her hind leg, up on, like, by the shin bone, higher in between, not by her toes. So they took that off. They actually surgically removed that when they did her feline hysterectomy. But for the most part, it seems to be a front paw. However, if they do think that they're problematic, vets will remove them because they want the cat to have quality of life as opposed to trying to, go through life with 10 toes on each paw.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, cats are fascinating creatures. And
Well,
they're a little
they
weird.
just look so cute and fluffy and soft and cuddly.
They're so cute and fluffy you could die.
Yes.
Well, that might be
Look at that. My beers is getting low. Almost time for a beers too.
About time. Well,
It was a pint.
Yeah, I believe I've been told I have not drank enough. By a certain
You haven't.
who will remain nameless, but her initials are.
It was me. I won't deny it. You need to drink more. Go have a second shot. You want to win the podcast, right?
I'm winning the frickin' Yeah, I'm winning. Drink more.
Well, tiny bit. I got to get another one.
You need liquor, is what you need.
Tequila.
Do, 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 do.
Tequila. Why isn't it Silverman? It's Spider-Man. Why isn't it Silverman?
Man, there's a hyphen there.
Superman. Superman.
Not with Batman. Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. It's all in the mind with that one. Wonder Woman.
The mind is she
Spider-Man. Batman. Iron Man. Unagi.
always aware?
Always aware. Are you aware that unagi is an eel?
I'm not eating unagi. I really miss having sushi because I haven't had sushi since I left San Diego. And I really miss it. I know you don't because
No.
fish. Sorry. Although you had a good, I hope you had a good time that night.
I did.
Even though Brick hates your sim.
We went next door and I got me a sandwich and the sweet summer child ate half of it.
At the field. We were at the field house there, weren't we? Wasn't
Yes,
that
we were. Freaking sweet
like-
summer child.
But I just
So I think we're all wondering and questioning Agent X7. What happened to your freaking accent?
that is an awesome question, Phil. I appreciate you asking. So before, if you remember, I might have sounded like this. And that's because, well, that may be my real accent. It may not be. However, I've been reassigned and I've had to go some programming. And now I've got to sound like this. So that's what happens. There will be more accents here and there. We might even do a segment on them because I have a few. Most of them are really awful, but I can do a pretty good Canadian accent, much to Lilith's chagrin. But that's what happens. I get assigned. I have to do a different accent. I have to go programming. Go programming. So that's why I have a different one right now. We may go back to the Scouse accent, but I think at this time I'm good. This is what I'm going to sound like for the time being. So I'll let you know when we go, when there's a different assignment coming up. How's that sound?
Great. I can't wait till you have an assignment where you have to have a Scottish or Irish accent, because
There can be only one.
those are my favorite. Oh yes.
You all love them.
Oh yes. My favorite.
It's a whiskey. I can do a whiskey. It's almost empty.
Uh-oh.
How long does it take to kill 50 men?
I heard that they were going to bring King of the Hill back. I wonder what's going on with that.
Well, they have to do it. They can't do it. Bobby's got to be grown up and have his own kid that he doesn't understand. Dad, why do you hate what you don't understand? I don't hate you, Bobby. I meant soccer. Oh yeah, I hate soccer. You can email me at heykill.www@ihatesoccer.com.
In a past life, I lived in North Carolina, and I've got to say, not everybody, but I did come across a few boomhauers where you can't understand what the hell they're saying because of, it's great. It's great.
I'll tell you what, I have that sweet summer child is from Texas. Yeah, more than one boomhauer because he told me that when the show started. Oh yeah, dangle boom megalo mart. It's exactly how they talk. Boomhauer. Oh, I gotta watch that show. Is it still on? Is it still on Hulu? I haven't watched that in ages.
Every now and then I look to see if it's anywhere. I haven't looked for a while, but the last couple of years that I have looked, it's not been on anything. I know it was on one of them and I would watch it, but I mean, that was, probably 10 years ago now.
Because I think
it was when I was living in San Diego after my divorce. It was with my second roommate, the lovely roommate.
Yeah.
That I watched this. I mean, so that was quite a while ago, but I haven't looked lately, but I probably should. But as far as I know, it's not on any streaming services.
Do you have the discs, the sets?
No, I don't. That's one I don't have.
Oh, dang it, Bobby. I think mom Agent M might enjoy that. Because since she married Agent H.
Right. We'll have to figure that out and watch it with her.
We'll have to look and see if it's on Hulu or so. I thought it was on Hulu for the longest time. But I don't remember now.
I don't either. That was a great show. One of the few animated shows that I really, really, really liked.
I lost track when Lou Ann was married to Lucky. I didn't realize Lucky was Tom Petty.
I had no idea. Did he really voice Lucky?
Yeah, Tom Petty.
I had no idea. I love Tom Petty. He was great.
And it's like, holy crap. Why is Tom Petty alive? Why is Tom Petty dead and Ted Nugent is still alive? Keep that as an A. Oops. Yeah, Lucky was Tom Petty, of all people.
Wow, I had no idea.
Well, and then I can understand. Okay, so Lou Ann should have married him, but that was about the time I was like, I don't understand this. But
No, I've watched it beginning to end every episode.
yeah, I missed some of the middle, toward the end, but I don't remember where I stopped. So watching it now would be like watching a whole new show again.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
dang
figure it out, and then we'll start watching it with Mom.
And then when I watch it, remember that show I was telling you I was watching? It's got the voice of Bobby, the voice of
Yes.
Bill Dauterive, the Bulldozer.
Yes.
Also Burnett's. Who is she? Bernadette, the little skinny little.
Bernadette.
Yeah, it's her boss. That's also the voice. He's a voice.
Yes. Yes.
So it's fun. It's always fun to hear voices you recognize. But yeah, Bobby.
Yes. Damn it, Bobby.
The voice of Bobby is actually really cute, which is a little odd to think about. But be that as it may, again. Dang it, Bobby. 6 a.m. and already the boy's not right. I know that my Hank, my personal Hank, Agent H, thought that about me more than once. You don't have a background now, do you?
Got hairs attached to my eyelashes.
Does happen. When I had back in the day when I had long hair, you've seen pictures. Have you seen pictures of me with long hair and full beard? Not like
I probably have, but I don't recall.
I'll never have an ocean beard. I've tried, it just doesn't work.
Yes, his beard is glorious. I just want to.
Yeah, I think he stores salute in there for later on, though. Just kidding, Ocean. I'm one of your patrons. I see my name in there. Well, a name. But yeah, he's just. I think I would really enjoy talking to him, just in general.
I would too. Not about what he does, really.
Humana.
I might just give him the googly eyes or the look. I mean, I'll be listening to what he has to say, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. Um, I'm swaying.
I know you're swaying, your eyes. I think you won the podcast again. Did you win the podcast again? I think so.
Well, I started
But
before.
you know what? I realized, and this is our only our second episode, and I realize this. You start before I do, and that's why you get drunker than I do. I
I do.
start at the start of the podcast. You drink a beer beforehand.
Well, 4:30. It was only 6%. Oh, geez, it's like water. Too. Water also.
And you do a shot, whereas I don't, or I haven't yet.
Fix that.
So
perhaps somebody who has gotten resources could use that for a bottle of excellent grade tequila. Okay, so you are so getting a bottle of tequila when you next time, and I don't care. You're just getting it, and it's going to be a good bottle. It's not going to be Cuervo or fudge it ever is. It's just going to happen. Just accept it. You can good grace, and you can.
When I visit in June.
Whenever you visit, I don't care when.
Is it not when the movies come out?
I'll have to. Don't ask me now because I don't remember, and I won't remember because you're kind of. It's a big talk for someone who can't hardly keep her face in focus. But you're getting a bottle. We're gonna go there, and we're gonna find one, and you're gonna say that's the bottle I like, and I ain't gonna. It's not gonna. I'm gonna be take charge, Leonard. And you're gonna get it. And you're gonna like it. You take it home because freaking tequila's truth serum, and you don't need any more of that. Like you don't know anything anyway.
Kind of like take charge, Leonard.
Not following that. I'm not following that sentence because I know what the next one is. You're too far away for it to take any effect. I'm in hell, Leonard. Don't stop. I lose.
I love The Big Bang Theory. I haven't watched that in a while. I mean, I watch Young Sheldon every week.
Young Dipstick
and it's awesome. And I laugh so hard because I know a lot of what he's talking about because of Big Bang Theory. But the people that I watch it with don't, because they never watched The Big Bang Theory, so I have to explain it to them and why it's so funny and why I'm laughing so hard.
Missy and Meemaw.
And shockingly, the people I watch it with, they laugh so hard at Meemaw. Even when Meemaw talks about drinking and doing things with men. And I mean, yes, coitus. And I just sit there, my mind's blown because they're actually laughing at this character and they like this character. But in any other show, this would be just mortifying. I don't get it.
Because it's Meemaw. She's amazing.
I love Meemaw.
Janine on Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
My eye.
We have to tell the people about that story.
How did you get
having your eye injured because of a marshmallow?
They don't do that. They don't do that anymore, Nobi. Probably because of him. They got shot in the eye with a marshmallow. Don't put your eye out, kid.
Marshmallow.
He did. That's how do you miss? How do you not hold your shield over your face? Kind of tilted a bit.
Sometimes I wonder about your movie selection.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just
About how many times I've watched Endgame. I don't know if I want to. It might be embarrassing for me. I've watched Doctor Strange probably the most, and then Endgame the second. And I don't even want to admit how many times I've watched Doctor Strange, because that's really embarrassing.
watched it once with me out here. You stayed awake for that one.
It's great.
No, he's so good. I mean, they have lucked out. Marvel has lucked out with getting really good actors to. I mean, granted, they paid them a lot of money.
Right.
But Robert Downey Jr. is an Academy. I mean, how many Academy Award-winning actors and actresses? I generally tend to use the word actor to describe both because it really
I
does.
I do too.
But they have so many Academy Award-winning people there in their movies, which is insane.
Right. Well, and they cast they're really good at casting the right people for the. I mean, if Paul Rudd wasn't Ant-Man, who would care about Ant-Man? No one.
Scott Lang in the comic books is a ginger, by the way. He's always
But
been
again, like I said, if they did not cast Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, who cares about Ant-Man?
well, if they didn't cast Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, nobody would care
About Iron Man.
because yeah, he's such a good actor. And his life kind of paralleled Tony's to a degree with drugs and
Right. And Star-Lord, he's an idiot. And he did the best as that idiot.
yeah.
Chris Pratt was that idiot and did the best.
I didn't realize that Nebula was Amy Pond from the Doctor Who show.
I'd never watched that, but I really liked Nebula. I liked her way better than Gamora.
She shaved her head to do that role.
I know she did.
Her prosthetic. I like Nebula. Yep. I didn't realize Nebula was actually Lieutenant Uhura from the lame Star Trek remake.
It's about Star Trek.
Huh?
Who cares about Star Trek?
Now I have to practice some Kolinar to suppress the rage I am feeling about that statement. Don't say that in front of Mom either, Mr. Hurd or Mr. Spock crush.
Did you watch Shatner in Space?
I have not yet. I think Mom and I are going to at some point, just because it's Shatner and Star Trek.
I'm not gonna lie. I always think of Shatner panties.
Did I send that to you, or did you send that to me?
I sent that to you because I died laughing. I sent it to you, and that's what I think always when I either see him, see his name, see Starch, anything. I think Shatner panties.
The only person who didn't get to be on Big Bang Theory from Star Trek was Chekhov or Uhura. I think Nichelle Nichols is having dementia problems, so that might have precluded that. But they could have brought Chekhov on. Come on. But as far as the ones that are alive, those are it. I mean, I was really glad they got Shatner panties on the episode. They got Batman. I mean, come on. Who else do you need?
Well, they even got God damn it, stupid beers. Son of a bitch. This is not going in the podcast.
It so should. They got Katie Sackhoff from the lame Battlestar Galactica remake. Stan Lee, they got him.
Yes, that's it. Stanley, oh my God.
What?
The beers. I saw his face and I knew his name and I just wouldn't spit out of my freaking mouth. They even got Stan Lee on the show.
Stan Lee who? No.
This is why it's not going in the podcast.
I have failed somehow. You can blame that on me. That's something I'll accept. But
no, that had nothing to do with you. That had everything to do with my brain and the beers.
You can't even explain.
Because I remember standing in line. This might not go in the podcast either, but I remember standing in line, getting into San Diego Comic-Con, and the two idiots in front of me, young dudes, maybe 17, 18, 19, were talking about comic books. And one of them brought up Stan Lee.
Oh.
And the other one was like, who's that? I wanted to die that day.
Stanley Tucci? Stanley. Where was I?
How dare you stand in line to get your ticket at San Diego Comic-Con and you have to ask your friend who the hell Stan Lee is? Motherfucker, get out of line. Get out of this line. You do not belong here. We don't want you. Go away.
Where was I during this Comic-Con?
Probably at home. I don't know. It was early in the morning. I was there to get my pass.
Who's Stanley? It's right out of Penny. Even Mom knows who Agent M knows who Stan Lee is.
It was.
Or was, yes.
No, it was one of the most sad moments of my life when it came to nerdy humanity.
You had nerd rage. It's like when I talk about
my first nerd rage. Yes, my first nerd rage, and not proud of it, but it is what it is. And I wanted to tell him to go home, that you do not belong here. This place is not for you. Go away.
Like when I talk about Firefly. I've learned that lesson in the hard way. Mom doesn't understand. What's Firefly? I can't tell you. Although she likes lovable rogue Nathan Fillion quite a bit from his role in The Guardian or something.
My parents love Firefly, especially my dad. There's no just, I was destined to be nerdy.
I'm quoting that. I'm not going to forget that, no matter how drunk I am. Just asking for a friend. Do you do coloring books at all?
Not usually.
Okay, then I won't. Then never mind. Then I'll just take it out of the list. It's kind of cool. But...
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I've got a big thing of crayons, and I've got, coloring pencils and like nicer coloring pencils and things like that, but I haven't done anything like that in a long time. So,
well, I just, Facebook or not Facebook, Amazon thinks that it suggests things to me, and the coloring book of a certain gory crime scenes or something. I don't even remember now. I'd have to look. Was suggested to me. And I thought, I send you some unusual books every once in a while. Like that. What was the last book I just sent you? I don't remember. But I was like, oh, she might
Yes.
enjoy that. It's not a puzzle, a dinosaur puzzle, which of course there are a lot more dinosaur puzzles.
Okay, so my mom saw that. She's like, oh, when you're done with that, I want to put together that puzzle. And then she got me a friend's puzzle. And when I opened it, I'm like, oh, this is awesome. She's like, yeah, I don't want to do that puzzle.
Your mom's a little unusual. I've got to say that.
You know what's really fun is the 3D puzzles, because it's not just a flat picture you're putting together. You're actually building the structure.
And
the hardest one that I've put together, I'm going to tell you right now, the hardest one was a Millennium Falcon, because every piece was pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And I put it together when I came home during one of my ex-husband's deployments, which was about 4 months. And it took me about 4 months because it was that hard. But it was the Millennium Falcon, and I did it. And it was super cool. Screw you.
Don't you have an R2D2 puzzle too that you did?
I do, and it has a little voice box that sounds like him, and it's super cool too. Screw you.
You know what I would love to do is to make a puzzle of you bundling R2D2 or He-Man. That would be awesome. Give it, send a picture to someone and say, make this a puzzle, because that would be
Yeah.
fun.
I
have both those pictures somewhere. Oh.
still have both pictures.
We have had some fun at Comic-Con.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Thank you for watching us. We really appreciate all of your support. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. And remember, there are two kinds of people in this world: weasels and weasel slappers. And we are weasel slappers.
Bye.
Bye.
I got beer.
I got bottled breast milk.
Why don't we start with the beer?
Okay.
So you like the beer?
I do. Although it's actually a lager.
Huh. What's the difference between beer and lager?
I don't know. We could look it up.